Well, 3 years after 2 people were killed in a drunk driving crash, the man accused of being behind the wheel could walk free. Now, earlier tonight in this broadcast, Denver 7 Investigates told you about the case against Guillermo Ramirez. So I encourage you to scan the QR code on your screen. You can catch up there. A doctor determined he's not fit to stand trial, and his charges could be dismissed as early as tomorrow.
Investigative reporter Natalie Chuck joins us now in studio. And Natalie, this is all a result of a fairly new change in Colorado law.
Right. House Bill 241034 just passed last year and took effect in July. It was known as the Adult Competency to Stand Trial Bill. It requires judges to dismiss charges against defendants who are found incompetent to proceed with the trial and not restorable. Now, the goal behind this bill, according to sponsors, was to streamline the state's competency system. It is meant to prevent people with mental health issues from sitting in jail when they will probably never go to trial. Instead, sponsors want them to go and get mental health treatment. Critics of this bill, though, they highlight that there was no funding passed to beef up state resources. There is also no guarantee that defendants will be required to get mental health treatment when their cases are dismissed. And some victims in these cases argue these defendants are typically dangers to the public, you guys.
So your team's been covering the implications of this law for months now. How did you even start pulling at this thread?
Well, it all started last September when people reached out to us. A Lakewood doctor reached out to us over email. He was worried because the man accused of stabbing him was going to have his charges dismissed and be released. He was worried because the man accused of stabbing him, again, those charges were going to be completely wiped, and then he would not be admitted to the state hospital for treatment. Once we started asking questions, though, that changed and the defendant got a bed. In this car crash case, the victims also reached out to us earlier this year with concerns about their case getting dismissed. The difference here is that prosecutors, they're not sold on the opinion that the defendant is incompetent. The DA's office is arguing that the doctor evaluated him and did not do a thorough job. But guys, we will just have to wait and see what the judge says tomorrow morning.
Yeah, this is going to mean a lot for those families.
Yeah.
They're really looking for justice here.
Exactly.
Natalie Chuck following this case for us tonight. Thank you for that reporting, Natalie.
Thanks, Natalie.
Well, next at 6, small town charm mixing with big ideas.